Hello, welcome to another DIY craft video. In this DIY craft video, I'm going to show you how to make glass cabochon pendants. I'm going to show you how to make a pendant using nothing but glass cabochon, cello glitter, and nail polish, and some nail polish glitter and regular glitter. So let's get started. Okay, so for this project, you're going to need some glass cabochons. You're also going to need some colored nail polish, any color you wish, some clear nail polish, maybe some glitter nail polish, and some dry glitter. Also, mainly cello glitter. Now this is what cello glitter looks like. Okay, this is the kind I use. I typically find this color, and it's usually in this purpley blue. This is my favorite one. They do make another one, and it's in this white color. See, it's like if you're going to make like an opal, if you painted something pink and use these. Or you can use what they use for nail polish, which is called Fantasy Film. I did one in my last video that I did when I redid my video with the DIY glass cabochons with stickers and nail polish. And then I just did it again. So now I'm going to show you all over again. Now I did one, and this is the one I did. Glass cabochon, a little dirty, wasn't as round. It actually was oval, and they all came in the same bag. That's why you have to go through your glass cabochons if you're going to get a pendant tray. Now this one's a little used, but if you want to see how it's going to fit. Now this one fits pretty good, but see, they're all different shapes and sizes. This one's a little smaller, this one's a little off, it comes to like a point over here. So you want to keep that in mind when buying cabochons, and they all came from the same bag, and you can get glass cabochons at any craft store, at Walmart, Dollar Store, and online. I got this particular bag at Joann's Crafts and Fabric. Okay, so now I'm going to show you something. You can also do these in resin. Now this is using a glass cabochon, and see the red? There is no red. I use this bluish purple cello glitter and just regular black nail polish, and that's it, and a glass cabochon. And that came out with a multitude of different colors. See how that looks? What we're going to do is I'm going to show you how it looks in resin. Now these were from my resin molds. You can make them, and if you don't know how to use or make any jewelry with resin, I do have a 3-part video with resin. Okay, so here's one of the things I made with resin. It's going to be the same concept, except we're not going to use resin. All right, I used the cello glitter and the black nail polish, the same black nail polish, the same cello glitter, and this is on a resin cabochon. Okay, I'm going to show you more. These are also resin. Okay, it's also resin. I used red nail polish for this one, and then this is also resin. I used a blue. So these were all made with resin, and they look very similar to the glass one. The glass one's always going to have a higher shine no matter how good of clear a resin you're using. Okay. So I just wanted to show you that to give an idea. Now the first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to take your cabochon and make sure it's clean. So you want to take a cloth with a little rubbing alcohol on it. The reason why I say rubbing alcohol and not soap and water, because soap will leave a residue and water won't shine it up as much. It'll get it clean, but you want to make sure all your fingerprints are off. So you want to hold it from the side, and you want it to have a nice clean shine. So that's why we do that. The next thing you want to do is use some clear nail polish. Now, my favorite one is this one by Wet n Wild. Also, this one by Revlon. You don't want a top coat or a base coat. You want a clear nail polish. One that's very liquidy. See how this one's liquidy? And I'm going to stick a picture of these so you get a better look of these. And see how these are liquidy and not thick? And the reason being is if you use one of those thick ones or a top or base coat, it can end up turning yellow. And then all your hard work is for nothing. So those were these two, and if you can't find them in the store, I will put the link below for these nail polishes underneath the video in the description box. So I'm going to use the Revlon one. And these are my go-to nail polishes to cover the top of my cabochons with when I work with resin and they get a scratch or they need a good shining. Just so you have a tip if you work with that. Instead of drizzling more resin on the top and having to wait another 24 hours. So you're going to use a good amount of clear, a skinny stick, and some toothpicks. And this is what this looks like. It's almost like a coffee stirrer. You don't want to use a tongue depressor. They're too big, or popsicle sticks. They're too big. Now you want to get some of your cello glitter or your fantasy film, whatever kind you prefer. I like this one. You don't need a lot. Now you might have to get a scissor and trim the pieces because some of them may be too big. And the best way to get some of this is to get the tip of your toothpick all tacky so that you could just lift it and then just haphazardly in a patting motion pick them up, pat them down. Now a piece might stick up, but if they're giving you too much trouble, you can go in there and trim it. So I'm going to use another one that lays flatter. And that's it. And once, like I said, this is tacky, it's easier to put certain pieces in there, and some pieces can be small, some pieces can be quite substantial in size, but you want to make sure you're getting the ones that are mostly flat, but you don't want to cake them up. So as you can see what I'm doing, I'm getting the ones that sit the flattest. Now I'm going to add some more nail polish. Now these might move around, but you can go back in and move it. You want to use a patting motion as to not wipe these as opposed to a stroke motion. See how they come up? So you want to make sure you have your toothpick and go back and put them back in place. If one's giving you trouble, remove it and add one that won't give you trouble, that'll sit flatter, okay? And then, like I said, just use this and then just use a patting motion, like a very gentle, light patting motion, kind of letting the nail polish drizzle on. Make sure you get all over like that, and see what that's going to look like already. That looks nice, see? Even without paint, because of the multicolors that the cello glitter give. Now you can kind of look at it, see, do I want more of this on there or what? Now let that dry, and once that dries, you can give it another coat of clear nail polish. And while that's drying, I'm going to show you ones that I made using cello glitter, nail polish glitter, and dry glitter. And here is some of them that I made. See, here's one. So what I did was I made sure my glass cabochon was clean, and I added different colored paint. I put some red and dark blue and light blue. Then I sprinkled, while it was still tacky, different colors of my dry glitter. And these are like the little long pieces with kind of iridescent color. It's like a 2 or 3 tone kind of glitter. And I have different colors. Now, another option is if you don't want to go too crazy with glitter, but just have some. This is one I used with some nail polish. So you have to work backwards. You're going to paint the flat side, and I used a tea light backing for a backing and a pendant bail. Now you can use backings or a pendant tray. This is for me, but if you're going to make them to sell or give as gifts, you want it more professional. So you're probably going to either paint the back solid and then put a pendant bail, or put it in a pendant tray. Here's another one I made. Now, here's another one I did using, and this one's in a pendant tray, and I used cello glitter, this cello glitter, regular dry glitter, different colors, and I used nail polish glitter, a few different colors, and 2 different colors of nail polish. And that's it, and that's what it looks like. And that's what it's looking like. And everyone loves these when I wear them. Okay, now I'm going to add, once you're sure this is good and dry, you could always add another coat of clear nail polish just to be on the safe side so that it doesn't seep in front. Okay, so once you're sure that your coat of clear is good and dry, you can always put another coat on of clear, maybe 2, 3, just to make sure that it's totally covering that so your paint doesn't seep through the front and ruin your look. I'm going to use the black. It's my favorite color to use with cello glitter. And again, you want to use those light patting motions and not stroking motions, because we're not painting your nails. You don't want to move the cello glitter around, because even if it's dry, it might want to, but right now this isn't dry enough. But for purposes of time and doing this DIY, I'm going through that process of waiting for it, but you need to wait for it to dry. So that's all I'm going to do right now. I don't want to ruin this. I want to be able to use this. So that's it. That's what it's going to look like. You're going to have it in various different spots. But like I said, you want to wait for it to dry. And hold it by the side, take a peek. And see that? Isn't that nice? It really gives a good look to this. And it's like a 3-dimensional. But it has to be painted more. And when it's done, it'll look like this one. See? So that's all. It's a quick, easy craft. And I hope you like that. So give it a thumbs up. Comment if you have any questions, or if you just want to say hello. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, click the bell for future notifications. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.